Hello, loves, it's Amy. Join with me now, taking our 2 deep breaths. Inhaling and exhaling. Softening. Eyes closed in your special spot. And inhaling. And exhaling. Very good. I invite you to really snuggle in, whether you're sitting or lying down. Just wiggle around if you need to really get your body comfortable. Now let's begin. Inviting your star to come down and share its beautiful life force energy with you. There it is, right on top of your head. It just melts in and your body greets this loving life force energy. It's like nourishment. Allowing it to just soften the top of your head, your forehead, your eyes, your nose, your cheeks, your ears, your mouth. And that loving light, it's moving down your throat, your neck and shoulders. Softening those shoulders. Easing your upper back, your chest. Moving down now through your arms, your elbows, your lower arms, your wrists, your hands, and your fingers. That beautiful light's just flowing out your 10 fingers. Now that light moves through your chest and your middle back, and your belly and all of your organs. Through your bloodstream, your entire body is being nourished by this loving light. Your mind is softening, your spirit is light. Joy-filled as this loving light just nourishes down through your belly, your hips, your legs, your knees, your lower legs, your ankles, your feet, and shining out your toes. And just be here a moment, this body of light. Wonderful. Now your angel moves forward. So we call out that invitation with our hearts for our angel to step forward and be with us now. See if you can sense the energy shift when we call the angels in. They're so grateful to be present for you, to be invited. Wonderful. We're going to move together towards the worry tree. Coming upon this beautiful tree, this strong trunk, placing our hands on that trunk and feeling its beautiful bark and its strength. I really like to lean my forehead in and just rest upon it a moment as I consider what my concerns are. I let my heart speak. Taking a moment now to just make this exchange of what no longer serves us, what we need to let go and surrender. Wonderful. And now we move towards the garden gate. We get such a gentle kiss on the cheek from our angel as the gate opens and we step inside. It's evening in the garden. Not so dark like nighttime, but it's dusk. It's getting dark. And we're in the forest. Gosh, it smells good in the forest. As I walk along, my footsteps sound quiet, muffled almost with all the pine needles that are under my feet. Oh, I heard a branch snap beside me. Someone's here with me today. Wow, I can see eyes in the forest. Wow, okay. I'm going to take a breath. Because I felt afraid for a second, but I know that when I'm in the garden, I'm safe. And whoever comes forward is here for my benefit. Okay. Wow, I just got this message to walk towards the fire. I guess there's going to be a fire. Yep, there it is. There's a fire pit. And there's a tree stump beside it. This is going to be nice because it keeps me warm too. The voice that's talking to me is really strong, but it's kind. And it sounds very interested in sharing. I'm interested too. My heart really wants to meet these eyes, though it's attached to these eyes. So I sit on the stump, warmed by the fire, and then I'm being invited to turn around to put my back to the fire. Oh my goodness, there's a beautiful gray wolf in front of me. Very, very big. Wow. I thought that a wolf would look kind of like a big dog. Yep, they are in the family, he says. Wow. Thank you for calling me and coming in here today, Wolf. Wolf says he needs to be really careful because wolves have been really misunderstood. Yeah. And they are in all the stories as the bad guy, yeah. But, there is that new movie that came out that's talking about being a good guy. Yeah, he likes it. But just in general, there's been so much fear and misunderstanding. Yeah. Yes, I do. Sometimes I am misunderstood by my family. I'm misunderstood by my friends or my world sometimes. Absolutely, yes. He's asking if we can open our hearts and just listen to his story. Absolutely, yes. So he's a wild animal. And wild animals, the culture of the animal kingdom is different than ours. And because we watch movies and we listen to stories, we give personalities to the creatures, the animals. That is true. And we watch movies where either they are really cute and cuddly, and the wolves don't always get portrayed as cute and cuddly because they're not really cuddly, but they do a lot to help our society stay in balance. Yes. There's populations. Okay. And there's an agreement in the animal kingdom. That balance is so important because there has to be food supply for everyone. We have that problem too. There's people that don't have enough food in our communities and in different parts of the world. Yeah. Things happen with the weather and it destroys some of the food supply, or diseases come in and people get sick or animals get sick. Yeah, okay. Okay, so there's a desire he has to teach us about asking questions and being curious. and not judging our first thoughts or what people say or stories that we hear. I can understand that. It's saying, don't you realize that sometimes one person says one thing and then another person says something else and you don't really know what the truth is? But that there's so many different perspectives because we're each people that have our own thoughts and ideas and opinions. And so if there were 500 people that were in a room and then everybody left, there'd be 500 stories of what happened in the room. And they'd all be a little bit different because that's our perspective. Yeah, I do see that. Oh, and he wants to share about their families that they live in together in a pack. And that there's a lot of talk about an alpha wolf, that's the leader, but that each and every part of the pack is important. Everyone gets a job. Everybody plays their part in supporting the group, supporting the pack. Wow. Oh, and I have heard of that. There's a term called the lone wolf, and that's the wolf who kind of sits out on the edge. But it's not because they're not wanted by the pack. It's just that that's their place, that they watch out. They're that far back because they're watching out. Wow, really good. Protector. Gives signals, and they do talk to each other. They make different sounds and talk to each other. Wow. No, I'm not afraid of you. And you're really a beautiful, beautiful animal. I really respect you and your values, and I appreciate that you're willing to share, to speak up for your people, your wolves, to give us that perspective. And until we do talk to each other, when we find that we're really different and maybe our families do things completely different than another family, that we can be curious. In different cultures, we can be curious and talk and explore. Explore what foods we eat. Explore the different costumes and the different customs. Yeah, I like that teaching. I appreciate that very much. There is so much diversity in our world. Absolutely. So many different ways to be a family. So many different ways to be a person and be a good person. And you can't tell from the outside what that is. Absolutely. I agree. I have heard that you are a very fast runner. I have heard that wolves are very fast. Wow, that would be fun. I'm getting invited to climb up on his back and take a run through the forest up to this lookout point. Oh, that sounds exciting. And it is getting darker, but he's got such wonderful nocturnal eyesight. That means he can see in the night. Yes, please. I do feel safe. Yes, I trust you. Thank you. Okay, I'm getting on. Beautiful fur. Thank you. Mm. Wow, that was exciting. Thank you so much. Wow. You've given me so much to consider. I didn't expect coming in here today and to find an experience with you. No, it's really, really been good and wonderful. I appreciate you made me think of so many different things. Thank you for that invitation to come back and talk at any time. Thank you. So, Wolf Spirit, when I'm in a situation where it's different, I'm going to bring you to mind and heart. And I'm going to take a breath and I'm going to remember to be curious, to breathe through my anxiety or my fear, my thinking that something's too different for me to be comfortable with. I'm going to take a breath or two and I'm going to touch in with you and remember about asking really good questions. Asking, tell me about that, teach me about it. And I'm going to be willing to taste different things. If I go to a friend's house and they have different food than my family's, I'm going to be willing to try it. Yeah, I am. I may not like it, but I can be polite. But I might find there's lots of stuff I really love. I just had never known about it before. So I really want to thank you, Wolf, for opening up my mind and my heart to consider. Yes, and I appreciate the balance that you bring to our world. Okay. Oh, I just got a sweet nuzzle. Thank you so much. Okay, until we meet again, I'm going to go back through the garden gate. There's my angel. She says I have such a big smile on my face. You know I do. I feel really, really happy. I feel so happy about that experience. I feel expanded. I feel like I just grew. That's good. That's a good feeling. It's a good feeling to do different things. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. We're going to move past the worry tree. I'm going to leave my worries with the worry tree. I have a new perspective now. I'm going to trust that all is well and that I am new and able to face what's present and needs my attention when I come out of my meditation. I'm going to release my star and I'm going to start my count. 1, 2. When I get to 5, you're going to blink your eyes open. 3, 4, 5. Blink, blink, blink. Very nice. Yawn and stretch like a cat in the sunshine. Today I want to invite you to hug your knees to your chest. Hug your knees to your chest and congratulate yourself for this. This was different, and I'm grateful that you stayed in it. Nice deep breath. You have courage. You're brave. You're like on a new frontier. Nice. Experiencing the differences in the world from a new perspective. All right, loves. Do take care of yourself. Do be curious. Take on new things. All right. Until we meet again. Bye now.